Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my April project pan update. I'm so excited for it because I feel like I accomplished so much this month. I am floored at how many items I was able to complete. This whole baggie is full of things. Let me just quickly do a summary. So if you're just more into that and you want to hang around and find out what I thought about some of the products and actually see visuals, you can do that. Or if you just like to know I accomplished something, we can just get it out of the way. I started out the month with 40 items. I do count every single item, including samples, into that. This month, I used up 25 items. I'm actually going to roll out 3 items from the project entirely, and I used up 159 grams of product, and I will be adding into the project 7 full-size items and 9 mini samples travel size items. So that would leave me with 28 items to think about, use, kind of focus on for next month. I feel like that is a much better number than 40, which was quite a lot. So yeah, I am super excited. Let me go through the items that I completed and where I stand with everything else. The first item that's like jutting out of my bag here is the Detox Dry Shampoo by Dry Bar in Bubbles and Berries. I love this. I've talked about how much I love Dry Bar shampoo. It's my favorite dry shampoo by far. I also managed to use up my Body Shop Satsuma shower gel, this one here. This is really lovely. I'm just not really a shower jelly kind of person. Another item I used up was my vitamin C serum from Teami. This one here, it's so grimy on top. I had to open it up and really scoop it out to get it. This is not an item I would recommend. I did not see any sort of progress in my skin or anything. Let's see. Oh, I also used up my Peter Thomas Roth. Sorry, the label is like completely gone. My Peter Thomas Roth retinol oil. This was a really large bottle. I was using this on my body and I loved it actually for the body. Yeah, I just might repurchase this if I see it go on its super sale on QVC. That's where I had purchased it. I would absolutely purchase it again. I used up my oil from Haru Haru. This is the Wonder Oil, this black rice oil. I love this oil. It is so hydrating, nourishing. It has a real herbaceous scent to it. It's so wonderful, and it's great when I mix it with my serum, my hydrating serum. It just gives it an extra boost, and my skin just drank this up. Next up is my hair oil that I used up by Way. This is the Way hair oil. I love this scent too. It's like a white flower gardenia scent. It's very, very thick, and so a little goes a long way. I have a bunch of sample sizes or travel sizes that I used up. I used up a hydrating lip gel mask from Patchology. I didn't love them. The Wander Beauty eye masks, I like them. Karuna Renewal eye mask. This one also was very nice. I'm really liking a lot of Karuna's sheet masks. This one by Earth Therapeutics is the Green Tea Hydrogel Under Eye Patch. These are interesting. This came in like a pack of 5 or something, and so I used up 2 of them. I like them. I don't know that I would repurchase them though. Really, I like a more hydrating patch, and that just doesn't offer the same level of hydration. Also tried to use the Peter Thomas Roth 24-hour Pure Luxury Lift and Firm Hydra Gel eye patches, but they were all dried out, even though it was within its expiration date, and I mean, it was sealed. So very disappointing. A sample from Clarins on their new Total Eye Lift Eye Cream. Actually quite enjoyed this. I hadn't yet tried it as part of my Clarins full review, but this one This one is actually quite nice. Another eye cream I finished up also by Clarins was the Super Restorative Total Eye Concentrate. This one, I believe this one is being discontinued and being replaced by this one. I did a lot of samples this month, a lot of samples. I used up my Smashbox Primerizer. I love this. I actually already purchased a full size of it. I really like it, and I especially like it in the summer months under BB creams. I used up the Sunday Riley A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum. This one here, I did not like this. I much prefer their Luna Oil for retinol treatment. This mask from Dermalogica, Hydro Mask Exfoliant, I had a lot of hopes for this. I love Dermalogica. It's one of my favorite skincare brands. And so I'm always keen on trying a new Dermalogica product, but this one was really disappointing. It had a lot of promotion around it, and so I had gotten this mini. I used it 2 times, and I really couldn't tell anything. And with Dermalogica, when it comes to their exfoliating products, they have a lot of great exfoliating products. Usually you see a pretty instantaneous result. So I was a little disappointed in that one. I used up one of my Sulwhasoo First Care Activating Serum. I have minis, tons of minis, like 24 minis of these, because I found it was more economical to buy minis than the full-size bottle, because the full-size bottle is expensive, and I love it, so I used one up. I also used up the Fresh Rose Face Mask. This one here. Listen, I do not really get along with Fresh products. I think they're really beautiful aesthetically. I want to love the company, but I just don't think they're the most effective. This mask, though, was wonderful. I would absolutely purchase the full size of this. It was so hydrating, and it felt so refreshing on the skin. It's a very gel formula with like chunks of rose in it. If you don't like rose, you won't like this, because it's actually using pieces of rose. And I just thought it was very effective. A great hydrating mask. And it's already gone on my Sephora loves lists, because I would definitely want to try this. This was another eye item from Clarins. This was the Moisturizing Reviving Eye Mask. This one's very nice. I think if you're in your 20s, 30s, and you don't yet have some serious concerns, I think this would be a very nice, effective mask. This would also make a very nice day eye cream. I used up the sample of the Klars Illuminating Supple Blemish Cream SPF 40. This is a CC cream, only comes in one color. I love this sample so much, I purchased the full size of it. It's a great CC cream. I'll talk more about it when I open up my CC cream, but I have to finish the cream that is in my project pan right now. I am holding out on opening anything until then. And then I also used up the sample card of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I really liked this foundation. I used up the color Y225. It's probably not the best shade for me. I probably will go a tiny bit lighter, but for a full coverage foundation, I thought I got 2 good applications out of it. I thought it wore beautifully. It was a natural finish, and it wasn't like thick and cakey. I totally understand the hype behind this. And I don't even think I have something that's full coverage. So I would consider buying this and just to have a full coverage foundation, something that works with me on my skin. Like, I really enjoyed that. So I just wanted to make mention of that, because sometimes it's like you hear things and is it hype? Is it real? Who knows? I also used up a Clarins Tonic Treatment Oil. This is a body oil. Love this stuff. I love the scent. It's like lemony and herby, and it smells like a spa. It's beautiful. I will absolutely purchase the full size of this as soon as I finish up a lot of my body care, nourishing body care products. I love this scent. It transports me to a fancy spa somewhere in Arizona or in the Swiss mountains or something. And then my last product that I completely emptied out, which we're gonna take a moment here because it's a lip product. And I used this up in 1 month, less than a month. This is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip in the shade Holiday Spritz. This came in a set of 3 for the holidays. It's a full size though. And I have to say, I don't like this product. This is too thick, too gloopy on the lips. But probably one of the number one reasons why I think you should avoid this product is because after you're done clicking as much product as left, the clicking mechanism stops right here. And you have to scoop out about 15% more product. And it is an absolute mess to do so. I scooped out every little bit I could, but I was so livid that it wouldn't click up all the way. This is one of those products where it's so soft that once you click it, you know, you only click what you need because it just melts on your lips, and you can't retract it back into the component. And so it's baffling to me that they wouldn't have at least made it go up another, I don't know, another 1/4 of an inch or something before they stopped the mechanism. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And I think it's a waste of product. I don't know how many people would have the patience to find a clean item to like scoop out, because you can't even do it with your finger. It's not wide enough. So I actually used a nail orange stick, like a fresh orange stick, and I assigned it the task of like being my scooper. But it was a mess. It was just a mess. And there are just better lip products, more hydrating lip products that don't feel so gloopy on the lips. This is just not my favorite at all. But I was very impressed that I finished a lip product, because lip products are hard. They're hard to finish. So those are the items that I finished completely. So yay to me. Let me show you how I'm doing with some of the other items that I have in my project pan. So some visual progress. I have been using the Time Revolution Misha First Essence, this one here, and I am here now, and I was here. So I seem to be pretty consistent with my use of this. I love this. I'm going to be very sad to see it go, though I do have a couple of toners and essences that are like waiting in the wing. This one is so good though. It's so delicate. It doesn't smell like anything, but it does a good job, and it works for the multi-skin application if that's what you like to do, which I like to treat myself occasionally doing the 6 skin or 5 skin or 7 skin application. This is just a great toner essence to do so. So I'm sad that I'm flying through it, but you know, if I don't like the other toners that I have waiting in the wings, I will be repurchasing that for sure. Another item that I'm flying through because I love it, is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. This is the best mist I've ever used, facial mist, and I love this product. I honestly wish it didn't smell like watermelon, which I know is ridiculous because it's in the title. And it's a nice scent, it's refreshing, sure, it transports you, but after a while it can get just a bit much. And I really think this product is such great skincare, and I prefer my skincare ultimately to not have any sort of strong fragrance, even if it's a natural fragrance. But it's really beautiful. And it's beautiful over makeup if you feel like your makeup's been settling, which mine has, because my CC cream that I've been using is on the older side and it's pretty drying. This just revives it. So really love it. I easily I mean, look how much I covered in 1 month. I'm going to be done with this at some point during the month, at which point I will roll in another face mist, though I'm not sure which one just yet. Another item that I am flying through, though I kind of put the brakes a little and leaned a bit on samples because I was sort of getting panicked that I was flying through this so quickly, was the I'm From Rice Serum. And I am down to here with it. And in fact, I want to say it's even a little lower. This is beautiful. This reminds me of the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra. I used this serum to mix with oils, and it creates a beautiful, just hydrating, luscious experience. And yeah, this is definitely comparable to the Drunk Elephant, which I have as a backup, and I will open that one up when I'm done with this. But I would seriously consider repurchasing this and replacing the Drunk Elephant one. I'm gonna have to go back to the Drunk Elephant one and see if I really like this one. Maybe I'll open the Drunk Elephant one before I finish this one, and I'll do like a side-by-side test to see if I really feel the same way or if my memory is playing tricks with me. And here is where I stand with my base coat. So I'm right here with my base coat. I do my nails every week, and so this is very slow going. This is from Nail Tech. It is one of their strengtheners. So I do try to use a strengthener or some sort of a base coat that does something more for my nails, because my nails have been splitting. I have to wash a lot of dishes. I don't have a dishwasher, so I'm scrubbing pots and pans, and I can't really use gloves while I do that. So it destroys my fingernails. So those are kind of like the visual progress. Oh, I guess one of the other very satisfying visual progress items is my butter bronzer. I'm still using it religiously, and this is where we're at. And here is where we were at last month. Think I'm pretty happy with the progress, though I have to say it's just not as satisfying as like that first breaking through and increasing the pan. It's getting a little more difficult to pick up product, and I find that it gets a little hard pan in some places, so I try to clean that up with some Scotch tape, and that seems to work. But so far so good. I love this. In the summer I will use it even more, especially now the winter months are over and we're really into spring. But I love this. I love the smell too. I just love the smell. I love the smell. So here I've been working on my Caudalie Vinosource. This is my main moisturizer. I don't have a ton of progress on this one. I was at 166 grams. Now I'm at 158 grams. I don't know how this is gonna go. I do like this cream a lot, but it is very heavy. And once the humidity really kicks in here and the warm weather comes in, I don't know that I can even use this at night. And it has, like it says, 6 months from opening. So I'm a little concerned about this one, but I'm gonna try my hardest to make a good dent next month. My Sarah Happ lip scrub, this is really hard for me to like work through. I used it a few times. I only used 1 gram of product though. It is not my favorite lip scrub in that it is so thick and messy when you use it, but it's also very coarse, so it does help. I much prefer, I think, a exfoliator that's already in a stick or something, and it's just like easier to get through. This almost feels like I made this lip scrub. Like I went to my kitchen and poured a bunch of brown sugar into a pot and like added some coconut oil, and this is what this is. So I don't know. I have feelings. This Apto Skincare Blue Spirulina Mask. This is a hydrating mask too. This one is great. Another great hydrator. I can't figure out if I like the fresh one more than this one. This one's certainly more economical. The fresh one feels more luxurious. This one It's a little fussy in the way you're supposed to apply it, and you can't pass a point of when you leave it on your skin because you don't ever want it to dry down, but it's also very lovely. I also feel it's like a little tightening, so I do like that. So I'm gonna keep using this one, and I'll probably really be very clear as to whether or not I love it or not after I use it a few more times, because I really only used it twice, and in using it twice, I used about 5 grams of product. It was at 67 grams and now it's at 62 grams. My Thrive Cosmetics, I have been using this lip treatment of theirs, this lip treatment serum. This is beautiful. It's so cushiony and pillowy, and it's actually in their limited edition scent, the pumpkin spice latte. But I would absolutely buy the regular of this. I don't know that I ever want to be without this product. So I've been flying through this. It was full at the beginning of the month and we're down to here. I've only used 1 gram of product, but I mean, I could easily be done with this next month. I want to slow down on it though, because I really want to enjoy it. Another lip item that I've been flying through is my Fresh Sugar Coconut Hydrating Lip Balm. I love this lip balm. And I am almost done with this lip balm. Oh, I don't want this lip balm to be done. I used another gram of product. There's very little left though, and I will certainly be done with it. I use this more as my night treatment. I kind of switch between these two. Although I keep the Thrive one closer to my desk, so I'm reapplying it a lot. But I love this one. I would also love to try a new scent of it, even though I adore the coconut. I know they have a passion fruit one that's come out, and a lychee, and I've always wanted to try the caramel and the lemon. So maybe once I'm done with this, I will treat myself to one, because I do think the formula is beautiful, and I don't care that you have to stick your finger in it. It's a great formula. It's much better than their stick formulas, in my opinion. Oh goodness, this It Cosmetics CC cream, this is driving me insane. I used 1 gram of product. It's a flat out lie. I know I used more, but it's getting to that point where it's like at the very tail end. I don't even know when I'm gonna finish using this. I'm at a loss. I do mix it with a little bit of this shade Fair. So this is light, this is Fair. This I made no progress in because I really just used 1 tiny drop of this to mix in here. But I've been using this almost every day. So I'm just shocked. I'm shocked at how much product is in this container. And I mean, I don't even use 1 full pump. I mean, that's part of probably the issue, but I really have been enjoying it though. It's just frustrating that I can't make the progress I thought I could, and I've been waiting to start a new CC cream, and it's been frustrating that I haven't been able to. This is the Biosense Squalene and Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful sunscreen, physical sunscreen. I love it. I have been, let's see what progress I made. It was at 24 grams and now I'm at 16 grams. I feel like I would definitely finish this month. I use it nearly every day and I use a generous amount, so I'm not sure where there's product left in this, but I do have a sunscreen waiting in the wings that I will swap out when I'm done with this. But I really like this, and this works very well under makeup, and I would consider purchasing the full size if my other sunscreens don't work out under makeup. I will probably cave in and purchase that one for sure. 2 eyebrow products that I don't think I'll ever see progress in a number with these. This is the M Cosmetics. They're kind of like tinted brow gel in brown. I love this stuff. It's great. It's just what I have in my eyebrows now. It creates a very natural, pretty effect. I think I am nearly done with it though. I don't think it's performing the same way any longer. So I'm gonna monitor it a little more closely. Another product I'm nearly done with is the Brow Flick by Glossier. This one here. This one is like a pen that you draw in little hairs. and I can just tell it's not performing the same way. So I might just have to accept that both of these weigh, you know, 8 grams and 6 grams, and I'm not getting anywhere else beyond this. But I'm gonna try my hardest to keep pushing along, but these might be done. I feel like they might be already done, but I'll confirm. I don't want to confirm it just yet. I will confirm it next month. Another item that I was making slow progress on, though I swear I've used it so much this month and I only have 1 gram to show for it, is this Hourglass veil, the translucent setting veil. It's up to here now. I wish I would have marked it initially, but I didn't. It was at 32 grams, now it's at 31 grams. I'm getting used to using this more. I feel as though in the summer, I probably shouldn't have done a translucent powder, honestly. I have combo skin that leans towards the dry side, and right now there's like no reason for me to powder my face. But in the summer, I do have to powder a little bit, especially in my T-zone, and I feel like I would have been more successful with this. But it's here already. I've been fussing around with it. Let's keep it where it is, and we'll cross the summer bridge when it comes. 3 products that I have had no success with, and I am going to remove from the project. My Tarte Timeless primer. It's this little putty primer. I never use this primer. I've rarely used this type of primer. Even it doesn't work very well with the IT Cosmetics. It's probably will work better for some other types of CC creams or foundations, but I don't have one right now in my world. So why am I keeping this around for now? I'll revisit this later. I rather incorporate a primer that works well with the CC cream I'm using. This Bendy Avocado Concealer by First Aid Beauty, I think I used 1 gram of product. I just don't use concealer every day, and I don't even know that I like this anymore. I feel like it's sort of turned. It's sort of like separated, and it's not working the way it used to. So I'm gonna keep using it occasionally, but it's just not something I'm gonna encourage myself to use necessarily. And lastly is the Milani eyeshadow primer. I don't always use eyeshadow primer. In fact, I almost never use eyeshadow primer. And now that I'm doing like a palette a week, or in this case, in these couple of weeks, I'm doing 3 palettes in 2 weeks, but I'll explain myself in a different video as to why that's happened. I like to see how shadows really perform on their own right now, and I really only use eye primer when I'm going out, and I just haven't been going out. So, you know, that spiel, I'm not going to get into it. Many of us are still in the same boat as we have been. So yeah, I just don't know that there's a place for it. A couple more items. You see, this is why you can't have 40 items in your project pan, because it takes forever to go through. That's why I'm hoping 28 is a better number for next month. The other items that I have made some progress on are my Purity. So this is the pore extracting mask treatment. This is great to declog all your pores. If you have blackheads, it's fantastic. I was at 75 grams with this, and now I'm at 66 grams. This is really, really potent. It has salicylic acid, and so I will continue to use it. I just think it's going to be slow going, and I may have it around for the majority of the year. Sleepy by Lush. This is, again, something I use more as a sleep aid, and apparently I didn't use it altogether that much last month. So it was at 42 grams, and now it's at 39 grams. I love this scent. It's beautiful. But yeah, I only use it in my pulse, my wrists kind of area, pulse points. and it just helps me go to sleep, the aroma of it. And then lastly, my Sweet Spot Buff and Brighten exfoliating pads. These were at 131 grams. Now they're at 115 grams. I forget to use these, and even though I tell myself, use it, I don't use it as much as I should. So hopefully next month or maybe into the following month, I will be done with these. I wouldn't repurchase them though, simply because it's not my favorite way of using products is to have like white bees like that. And then I introduced a huge body lotion last month from Decluttered, the Supple Preparation All Over Lotion, this one here. And I've been enjoying this so much. It was at 269 grams and now it's at 194. So I used quite a bit of it this month and I'm gonna keep using it, and I love it. I love the bottle. It's this like soft touch. I love that it's unscented. It's great. The last thing I wanted to touch upon are the items I'm introducing into my project. I am going through, let's start with samples first. So I'm doing 3 more eye masks, 2 of those Earth Therapeutics and 1 of the Wander Beauty that I still have. I used 1 dose of this Drunk Elephant TLC baby facial, but there's probably 2 more applications of it. This is a type of resurfacing treatment with the corresponding oil, so I'm still using that. I am using also the Clarins Bright Plus Serum, this one here. I'm really enjoying this. Another Silwasu first treatment, first essence. Biossance Squalene Marine Algae Eye Cream, this one here. My sister actually gave this to me because she knew I wanted to try it, and I've been enjoying a lot of Biossance's products, but that one is terrible. Terrible. I would not purchase it. It pills like crazy. I thought I could use it just at night, but I have a Good Genes by Sunday Riley that I love, lactic acid treatment. Other Sunday Riley items, my Luna oil, I used it a couple of times. A little of this goes a long way. Also the CEO Glow oil, vitamin C oil. Again, a little of this goes a very long way. And the Clarins SOS Comfort Nourishing Balm Mask. I love this. I probably have 1 more use of it. It's beautiful, especially after you've used a physical exfoliant. So those are all my sample items. For full-size items that I am rolling in, this by Drunk Elephant, this is the TLC Happy Scalp Scrub. I hate this stuff, but I'm gonna use it because I paid for it. I'll talk more about why I hate it in another video. Burt's Bees Calming Lavender and Honey Body Wash, this one here. I marked it where we are right now. I really like this, and so I'm gonna use it though because I'm not a body wash person and I need this project pan to help me get through my stuff. The Way Finishing Cream, this is the same scent as the oil. It's the gardenia, so I've had this for like so many years. I need to use this. The Clarins Beauty Flash Balm, this is a primer I will get through. So this is a primer that actually works really nicely with the IT Cosmetics CC cream, so that's why I'm bringing it in. Real Cica pads, these here. I like Neogen. I like their stuff. I love this Real Cica pads. They are drying out though because I had forgotten about them, so I want to use them up. They're very gentle, soothing, lightly exfoliating product, so I want to go ahead and use that. Clarins, the Lip Comfort Oil. This one here, this is nearly full. This has no color to it whatsoever, so it makes for a very good night treatment or applying throughout the day. It's very nourishing, but I was very upset that it didn't yield actually any color, though this raspberry color is very, very pretty. On the lips, it doesn't translate. So this is from Glossier. It is a Cloud Paint in Dusk. I love my cloud paints. They are my favorite cream cheek products. But I have had this dusk for too long. I've also had haze for too long too. So we'll see how it goes with dusk. It's much more natural. It's beautiful, beautiful product, but I don't want it to go bad. So that is where I stand right now. I have talked my head off. I'm so sorry. But this is really an exciting thing for me. I like getting through the things that I have. It's very important to me not to be wasteful. And I feel like I just had so much mindless spending these last couple of years, and I've amassed so much that it makes me very happy to know I'm making a dent in my collection. My collection of too much. So let me know how it's going for you. Are you doing a project pan? How's it going? Are you discouraged? We're already like a quarter of the way into the year. Or you have any suggestions? Let me know. I'm always happy to talk. Okay, take care everyone. Bye.